Dear friends, greetings. We continue to inform you about what is happening on the Ukrainian front line. Kupiansk direction, Sinkivka. The situation is fierce. The Russians are advancing with armored vehicles. The assaults are heavy. The Russians are storming wave after wave. The Russians have also taken the road northeast of the village leading to Petropavlivka and are trying to counteract us there, but without success. Bakhmut direction. In Bodanivka, the enemy got a tempting death. Thanks to our powerful units, the Russians were pushed back 300 meters. In Ivanovska, there are counterattacks, mortars, and sometimes airstrikes, but we are holding our ground. The enemy has not advanced further. Klishchiivka is also holding out. The Ukrainian armed forces had tactical successes near the railroad on the northeastern flank, and we are also repelling attacks east of the lake, Andriivka. There is a small advance of the Russians. It is difficult to hold back additional groups moving across the field on the eastern flank while the battle continues. Avdiivka direction. The eastern sector is completely occupied by the Russians, and from the south they have approached the extreme landing near the industrial zone. In fact, there is a powerful attack from all sides. The Ukrainian armed forces need to withdraw from there. There is a way to withdraw. There is no point in fighting on this piece. The only thing left is Central Street to the northwest of the village, and it's ours. Orlivka. The enemy was able to move west, capturing a large part of the private sector. There are 2 streets left where hell is happening. They control the landing from the northern flank, from which the Russians can also push down and towards Semenivka. A column of Russian tanks and BMPs attacked the positions of the 80th Airborne Assault Brigade near Kleshchayevka. The paratroopers did not allow the enemy to come up for an assault. They liquidated them calmly at a distance. Only 1 tank managed to escape. All the others were killed. And this is what yesterday's disposal of the Russian BTR-82A near Avdiivka looked like from the perspective of the commander of the M2A2 Bradley BMP. Our vehicle jumped out of an ambush and from a short distance of a few dozen meters destroyed enemy vehicles in close combat. The Bradley continues to prove itself as one of the best vehicles in the war. I decided to establish what were the 2 armored vehicles that the Russian command threw into a rush through the center of the night in the village of Berdichi, which was stopped by one Bradley M2 of the 47th Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. So what happened to the remnants of the assault group that managed to get out of the vehicle under Bradley fire? It seems that 2 of the newest Russian BTR-82ATs, equipped with thermal imaging gunners, sight and electronic fire control system, attacked at night. However, the Russians did not even notice Bradley. It is well noticed that only 1 man managed to jump out of the side door from the troop compartment. The rest of the group was burned out. Bradley was firing 25mm shells into the side and aft, where the BTR-82AT has 7mm armor. 3 crew members also managed to jump out of the vehicle. All 4 were eliminated in the village by Ukrainian infantrymen. Interestingly, having seen the lead vehicle being shelled, the second BTR-82AT did not enter the battle. It stopped and was abandoned by the crew and paratroopers. But they did not get far and were eliminated by the strikes of the 47th Brigade. A close firefight between Ukrainian Marines and a Russian soldier with a fatal end for the occupant. The episode was recorded by FPV drone operators of the Argus unit of the 38th Independent Marine Brigade. Krinky, left bank of the Kherson region.